Green.
Rick, are we about to die?
No, we're about to vanish from this reality.
That's totally dying.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. Here is everything that happened and why in the Season 6 premiere of Rick and Morty when Rick Sanchez unintentionally resets the multiverse, returning every portal user back to their own reality and causing a lot of chaos. Solarix, the first episode of Season 6 of Rick and Morty, may be the most canon-heavy installment to date because it makes subtle references to other episodes and maintains continuity. Here is a breakdown of everything that transpired during the portal reset in Rick and Morty Season 6, including who went where and why. The fanbase for Rick and Morty has recently been divided about whether standalone episodes or canonical episodes are better. As a result, Rick and Morty kind of straddles the fence, with standalone episodes interspersed between canonical episodes in recent seasons. The Rick and Morty Season 6 premiere, which picked up where the Season 5 finale left off, was canon in a number of ways. There is a lot to explore in Solarix, even if it seems probable that the following few episodes will primarily be non-canonical. The Rick and Morty Season 6 premiere follows the Smith family as Rick, while attempting to reset the portal fluid, accidentally resets all portal travelers instead. As a result, every interdimensional traveler in the series is sent back to their original dimension, including Rick, Morty, and Jerry, who have been living in Dimension C-131, the show's primary dimension since Season 1, Episode 6, Rick Potion Number 9. The rest of the episode consists of the three characters attempting to return to Dimension C-131, all while Summer, Beth, and her clone Space Beth try to aid their return. With how much lore is involved in the story, Solarix has probably left a lot of viewers asking questions, as the canon of Rick and Morty has become fairly complicated. So, here is how and why Rick accidentally reset the Dimension Travelers and what dimensions Rick, Morty, and Jerry were sent back to. Why Rick had to reset the portals, and what he did wrong. A comprehensive explanation of why Rick is trying to reset the portal fluid is not given in the episode, because the plot of the Rick and Morty Season 6 premiere is a direct continuation of the Season 5 finale. The show's antagonist, Evil Morty, blows up the citadel of Ricks and breaks the central finite curve, a collection of realms in which Rick is the most intellectual being in the universe. In Rick Mirai Jack, Evil Morty, the show's antagonist, blows up the citadel of Ricks and breaks the central finite curve, a collection of realms in which Rick is the most intellectual being in the universe. Prior to Evil Morty's actions in the Season 5 finale, Rick's portal pistol could only travel between realities that were part of the central finite curve. Now, the portal fluid can only open tiny gateways to random dimensions. Because of this, Rick and Morty start the episode starving on a broken section of the Citadel before Space Beth rescues them and takes them back to Earth. Rick starts to work as soon as he comes back, thinking that by resetting the portal fluid, he can repair the portal cannon. This scheme fails, however, as Rick unintentionally resets all portal users, returning himself, Morty, Jerry, and the hundreds of other Citadel dead Ricks and Mortys to their own dimensions. Rick, Morty, and Jerry all find themselves back in their own home dimensions after a few minutes of green pulsating. Summer receives instructions from Rick on how to save them before he disappears, and the rest of the episode centers on their return home. What dimension did Rick go to, and why it's important? Throughout the series, Rick has always said he is from C-137, the same dimension as Morty is from, but the dimension Rick is transported to changes all that. The show previously revealed that the main Rick had his wife and daughter killed by another Rick, dubbed Weird Rick, causing Rick to spend the rest of his life seeking revenge. Considering that Beth was still alive, there were several theories to explain this, involving both Beth and Space Beth being clones of the original Beth, Beth being from another dimension, and more. However, Solarix reveals that Rick C-137 isn't actually from Dimension C-137, as Rick wasn't sent to the Cronenberg dimension Rick and Morty abandoned in Rick Potion Number 9. Rick does appear in the garage where his wife and daughter were killed, revealing that Rick's backstory didn't take place in the show's central universe. In a shocking turn of events, the killer of the regular Rick's family, Weird Rick, is really from C-137. The main character of the story, Rick, moved to Dimension C-137 in order to track down Weird Rick while residing there with the C-137 family. This implies that the Rick who left the Smiths was Weird Rick, and that the main Rick from the show was the one who reconciled with them. The fact that Rick was returned to his native reality has made all of this clear, and even if the name of Rick's home dimension isn't yet known, this plot twist has several ramifications for the show. What dimension did Morty go, and why it's important? When the portal is reset, Morty is returned to Dimension C-137, where the vast majority of people have been transformed into Cronenberg monsters. The fact that Jerry C-137 is still alive is one of the major revelations in this film. However, his life is short-lived because Weird Rick kills him in the post-credits sequence. Even though Morty returns to C-131 without incident, Weird Rick is now looking for him and regular Rick, which might set up further episodes this season. What dimension did Jerry go? and why it's important. It is a shock when Jerry starts pulsating green, as it was always assumed that this Jerry was actually from C-131. However, this confirms a massive Rick and Morty fan theory, acting as a callback to Season 2, Episode 2, Morty Night Run. In the episode, Rick and Morty have to drop Jerry C-131 off at a daycare for Jerry's, called the Jerrybory. When dropping him off, Rick marks Jerry's home dimension as null as he is not Rick and Morty's original Jerry. When picking him up, though, there is some confusion, causing Rick to swap Jerry's with another Rick. Because of this, it has been entirely possible that the show's main Jerry isn't the correct Jerry, and Solarix has finally confirmed this is true. It isn't known exactly what dimension Jerry originates from, but when picking him up, Rick comments that Jerry's original version of the Smith family feels a lot like Season 2. Viewers are constantly coming up with Rick and Morty fan theories, but this is one of the few times that the show has actually confirmed one is true. At the end of the Rick and Morty Season 6 premiere, the main characters Rick, Morty C-137, Jerry from the Jerrybory, Summer, Beth, and Space Exchange dimensions. Beth C-131 must all leave Dimension C-131 after Jerry C-131 inadvertently destroys it. The history of Rick and Morty is clearly muddled because the series has followed the lead character through a number of different realities, making it difficult to keep track of events. The portal reset in the Rick and Morty Season 6 opener leads to adventures in other realities, but each one's continuity is carefully maintained, making the premiere even better. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.